What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. Apparently the footage I filmed of me doing this already for this video disappeared into thin air because that is my life. So here I am in a different outfit, different face, different everything, different day to film an intro because that is my life. So hi, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a review on the Physicians Formula foundation. Stay tuned if you want to see me wear it. I'm going to be doing check-ins, so stay tuned and you will find out what my final verdict on that foundation was. So if you want to see that, keep on watching. So let's get started. I got the color MN4. It's really nice packaging. It's glass. Well, yeah, I believe it's glass. It actually reminds me of the Lancome foundation. It's SPF 20. It's the brightening complex for all skin types. The Healthy Foundation by Physicians Formula. It's packed with vitamins and it is supposed to be medium to buildable coverage. I'm going to be applying it with a wet beauty blender, and the coolest thing is it has a dome foot applicator. So once I saw that, I thought that was amazing. So I have a mirror here. I'm going to use that. Off the bat, reminds me a lot of my Clinique Beyond Perfecting, not only because of the applicator, but the color is like pretty spot on, and I'm really happy that I picked this color because this is a really good color. Any darker didn't look right, so I can make this work easily. That's if it doesn't oxidize. We shall see what happens. It smells like the Wet n Wild photogenic foundation. I feel like I can already see it oxidizing a little bit, so let's blend this out and see how it looks. Yeah, definitely oxidized a little bit already. It's hard to see on camera, but it did. It's blending out pretty sheer. I am pretty broken out right now too, so everything's gonna look really bad and I need more coverage, but it's alright. Let me see how much I can build it up, and then I'll let you know if I would like it once I build it up a little bit more. So I ended up having to build it up big time and do about almost 3 whole layers. On camera it looks pretty flawless, but in person, if you get really close, you can still see imperfections. So I don't know if I would call it a medium coverage. For people who don't have bad skin or problems on their skin, I think you could get away with calling it that. But if I don't see coverage at least a little bit, or like right off the bat when I put something over, like especially a blemish, then I know that it's not that much coverage. And I had to build it up on these areas and it still wasn't covering enough, so I had to take a heavier foundation just right in here because my forehead acne is like really bad and like the spots are bad, and I need to take pictures and stuff for my Instagram today. It's just really distracting to see it, and I can still see it a little bit. So I had to use concealer and a foundation to try and cover these, but the color doesn't look any different. I didn't really use it anywhere else on my face, just on those areas because it was not getting covered. But the color looks fine. Like I said, it does oxidize a little bit. When you first put it on, you can see how yellowy and like light it looks. And once you blend it out, it gets darker, so not too bad. We shall see how it looks the rest of the day. I just feel like blending. So it looks more on the natural side, just by looking at my face right now. I'm gonna see how it looks once I put concealer on top. Let's do that. Alright guys, this is what everything looks like all done. It looks a lot better on camera than it does in person. It is not a good face day. I'm about to be getting a call about something special I'm gonna be doing, so I gotta make this quick. But here is how everything looks all put together. I used the new Soft Glam palette and the new Amrezy highlight. It looks really good on camera, so we shall see how everything holds up. Everything looks nice now, so we'll see how everything looks when I do a check-in later. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, first check-in of the day. It has been about, I'm out of breath from walking up the stairs. It has been about two and a half hours since I've applied this foundation. Now you'll be able to see any mistakes. It actually looks pretty decent. Hasn't creased bad on my smile line, which I'm very surprised about. Again, my blemishes you can still see, so those are a me problem, not really a foundation problem. Sometimes you just can't cover them. It's just how things are sometimes, so that's not a big deal. The foundation was pretty matte, but not overly matte, it still was pretty sticky. So it was easy to blend things on top of it, but I could still feel like how it was more on the matte side, so it was a little bit harder to blend things on top, but not too bad. Everything is holding up really well. I'm actually surprised because with certain drugstore foundations, you'll see them start to break down a lot faster, but it's looking pretty good so far, so I have high hopes for it. We'll do a check-in in a little bit before everything is taken off. All right, y'all, so this is what's happened since last time you saw me. I spilled pre-workout all over my face here, so I did kind of touch up like with like a beauty blender. I didn't put anything on, I just kind of went over it because I like obviously messed it up somehow. See, it did start to crease a good amount right here. It came off my nose a little bit, and I do touch my face and laid down for a little bit, so that's understandable. I'm about to go to the gym for the first time in forever. But yeah, we're gonna really put it to the test when I work out. You can see everything faded a little bit on my forehead, so you can see my crap I have going on, and under my eyes you can see a crease, but that could just be the concealer. But normally it doesn't crease too bad. It's lasting really well, but my face was just not having it today. Like, my face is a mess, like if you saw me in person. So we shall see how everything looks after the gym and for the final check-in, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so it is now the end of the day. The foundation held up pretty nicely. You can see it creased right here. I did work out in it, so my forehead is a mess a little bit, especially on my problem areas, but I haven't been taking the best care of my skin, so that's kind of on me for things not looking as good as they could. Hopefully, the more I take care of my skin, the better this foundation will look on it, and it just was a bad makeup day for me personally. Other than that, the foundation held up pretty nicely. I'm gonna give it another shot tomorrow. I really like it. Like I said, it was more on like matte side, but it still had a stickiness to it, so it was easy to work with, but you could definitely feel on top when blending concealer out that it was more on the matte side. I hope you guys like this review, and I hope it gives you a little bit of an insight on the foundation, but I would recommend it. It's definitely a little bit more up there in drugstore pricing for a foundation, but it did last a really good amount of time and stayed on the skin pretty well. If you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to follow me on all my socials. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to stay happy, stay confident, and stay humble.